man, what is good? Welcome back to my channel. Listen, it's been a minute since I've done any type of home decor or apartment tour, living room tour type of video here on the channel. So this is what this video is about. My living room, my cozy living room, just kind of showing you guys what my living room looks like now after the past 2 to 3 years since I've been here. Since you guys first seen the last empty apartment tour. If you haven't seen that, I'll put it link in the bio so you guys can see that. But I've been doing a lot of this home decor vibes, I don't know, for the past 2 years, and there's been this thing where it's like it's okay for men to kind of show off their home decor, how they style their living room, their bedroom, and all that good stuff like that. And it's been a wave. And so I've been doing it for 2 years on the short form platforms like Instagram and TikTok, and my accounts have been growing crazy. This is my living room tour. There might be a part 2. I'm not sure because I'm feeling like I missed something in this video, but I'm gonna try to cover the whole bases right now. Let's get into it. Okay, jumping right into this living room. A lot of the pieces that I have in here, honestly, I love them all, so you'll hear me in this video talk about my favorite. This is my favorite. But let's start off with the media console. The media console is an 80-inch media console with oak wood finishes, leather tabs, and it just looks so good. This white lacquer finish, it honestly just feels like it elevates the space. Let's jump in on these action chairs. These action chairs have been a rave when on social media. They are not being sold anymore. They are sold out, but they are from Article. These chairs have been one of the pieces that literally bring the whole living room together, right? The action chair, when you think about action chair, it has to be a little bit different, quote unquote, the word accent, than your actual living room. I decided to go with this leather wood finish, and listen, it is one of those pieces where I couldn't ask for anything better. They're comfortable, they feel good, and it's definitely something that when I move that I'm gonna be bringing with me. I'm definitely not throwing these chairs away or selling these chairs, but again, I love these action chairs from Article. They definitely have another version of it, but you won't be able to find this particular version, this particular color in Article right now. Now, I get a lot of questions about my coffee table. The coffee table is something that I got, again, looking high and low. When you think about kind of the dimensions of the living room, you know, I didn't want to go with like a circle table. I thought that getting something that was gray, first and foremost, and then getting something that was a different material than what we've seen, glass, metal, or wood. This particular coffee table is actually cement. It's really heavy. I got it from Wayfair. It is still available. Like I said, I'll link it down below. I like this table. It's low profile. It's so easy to clean, and it goes well with the living room, of course. It is hard to move because it is really heavy. I almost threw my back out trying to get this up the elevator and place in the actual living room. Moving on to the sofa. This sofa is a Ceni Sofa from Article. I get a lot of questions about this sofa, just about really, there's a lot of fuzz balls come off on it. You gotta do some maintenance. I tend to do some maintenance and get those fuzz balls off. Yes, it does have fuzz balls. And the other thing is too, it definitely needs cleaning, and you have to be real in tuned with cleaning this couch. I think I clean this couch probably once every 5 months. But once you clean it, it looks fresh and brand new. Even if you don't clean it and it's not like super dirty, it kind of gives like this like lived on effect, and it doesn't look bad at all. It kind of changes to like a sand look, but it's actually supposed to be like a light gray, almost white, to be honest with you. But it is a low profile couch. I added some accent pillows, a leather one, a black one, white one, and a gray one. I've got them from IKEA. I got them from CB2, and I added a Hermes throw blanket on the side of the couch just to kind of give it a little bit of a flair. Now, one of my prized possessions in this actual living room is my fiddle fig plant. I'm just gonna get this question out of the way. No, I did not grow it from a small plant. I actually bought it this size. In fact, this is my second one because the other one got root rot. It's about an 8-foot tree, And honestly, like having it by the window, adding it into the space, it really just put that nice greenery right where it needs to be. It's set perfectly in the corner, and it just sets this living room off. Honestly, I've tried every plant in the world, and this one is not easy to take care of, but it adds an element and piece to the room that it just needed, to be honest with you. Now, I get questions on what type of aesthetic do I call my place, because you guys are seeing one half of it, but it really has a crazy industrial side to it, having the cement walls in the back. So I would call it more of a mid-century modern / industrial type of decor. It's definitely a hybrid of the two, that I think, because the living room definitely has a lot of mid-century modern, but when you start adding in the cement coffee table, you start adding in the cement wall back here, then you start to get into more of the industrial feel. And so I would be real, it was kind of hard to play off of this cement wall, because it's not easy. It's not easy, but I did it. Speaking about accents, I talked a little bit about accents here in the living room. This particular lamp here, I decided to go with a black lamp just to set it in the corner. This is from Ashley's Furniture. It has brown legs. You can't really, oh, you can see it. It has brown legs, and honestly, it just everything just started flowing. I just started getting one piece after another, and it just kind of started flowing. It's not a sponsored video, but shouts out to Article. When I first moved into this place, they asked me like, yo, what do you want? I got a lot of pieces from there, but again, just because you get a lot of pieces from a company or just a furniture place does not mean that's all you need to do. You still have to bring elements into the living room that actually go together to kind of fulfill that look you're going for. One thing that I really want to talk about is my art. As you guys can see, I did a gallery wall, and moving into this place, the one main thing that I wanted to do is put black artists on my wall. Black artists, anything that was black culture, I wanted to put it on my wall because it was a representation of me and my culture and my life. Honestly, the things I listen to, the things I believe in, just artists in general. So if you look back there, a lot of you guys will kind of notice there are some key figures. You got Nipsey back there, you got John Michelle back there in his art, and Wu-Tang back there. Wu-Tang is for the kids, you know what I'm saying? Those are the pieces. And then, G Horton, come on, G Horton on the side here. Those pieces encompass literally my life, what I listen to, my favorite artists, some of my favorite, like I said, music. It just encompasses everything who I am as a black male. And yeah, that's what I want to do. So I wanted to make it look elegant. Like, I didn't want to have a lot of like Jay-Z posters and all that stuff, which I love Jay-Z, but I didn't want to have a lot of that on I wanted it to look elegant. I wanted it to look cool. So I just got pieces that made sense for my living room, and I went with it. And it turned out pretty good, to be honest with you. And now for my TV. My TV is not brand new. I bought it about 3 years ago. This is a Samsung 75-inch 4K HUD crystal. Because it's on a big wall, it does not look 75 inches. I can't complain with this TV. It does the job. Hook it up to, it's a smart TV, but hook it up to the Apple TV and boom, you have it. It's crystal clear. It's a 4K Apple TV. So it just does the job, and it's really, really sharp, and I really like it. And again, there's no need for me to get any other TV. I do have a projector over in my bedroom, but we'll talk about that another time. Y'all know the vibes, man. Like, thank y'all for tuning in. I think we're gonna go do a part 2 for sure. This is my living room tour part 1. Next video, we'll talk about all the small things. Coffee table books, we'll talk about my record player, we'll talk about my smart home stuff, my smart home setup, speakers, all that good stuff that kind of encompass the whole living room and brings it to life, especially the entertainment part of it. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video next week. I'll bring that part 2 to you guys real soon. Peace.